we start this natural rest, this guided natural rest again. And just find your comfortable position, like feel really comfortable in your chair. Move a little bit. Stretch, be ready. Yeah. Yeah. Stretch the neck. Move the head, the body, and just slowly coming to a good sitting position. Yeah. In your own pace. And first, just notice that now you are giving space to yourself to rest a little bit. And just notice the breath. Maybe during the day we are not aware of the breath. We are in the action. So now we slow down a little bit. And first, we become aware of the breath. How it is moving inside the body. It's entering the nostrils, through the nostrils, and it goes down to the lungs and the belly. And the chest and the belly is moving with the breath. And just observe this movement of the chest and the belly. Maybe you can even hear the sound of your own breath. And just notice how they are moving together, the breath and the body. And just feel this unity. It has no goal. It's just the breath. Nor the breath, nor the observation has no goal here. We don't have to calm down or let go. We just observe what happens in ourselves, giving space, unconditional, maybe. And just let the breath relax the mind and the body as much as it wants to relax. Like resting the attention there. How it feels just to rest the attention in the breath. How it feels, how does it feel for the mind to be aware of the breath? Maybe it wants to think something else, that's okay. But just keep a part of the attention in the breath, in the feeling of the breath inside the body. And let it bring you deeper and deeper into the felt sense of the body. With every exhalation and with every small stop that happens after exhalation, let yourself go deeper and deeper into the felt sense of the body. Like being under the skin. in the inner experience. And just bring the breath to the head space. And just notice any sensation there. Don't need to name or label it. Just breathe through the head space and the sensations there. Gently, like caressing through the breath or with the breath. We don't want to change the sensation. We are just giving space to that and acknowledging that it's there. Just breathing through the head space. Gently, lovingly. And then bring your attention down to the body and breathe through the sensation in the same way. Down to the toes and back. And now you are in touch with your inner experience, with the inner body, so to speak, the space inside the body, including the head. Let the head relax, the top of the head, the back of the head. Let the face relax, the jaws, let the jaws relax and drop a little bit. Release the tension there. The neck and the throat also. Feel them. Let the shoulders drop. Let the arms relax. Feel the space in the left hand. And then in the right hand. And in both hands. Feel the space inside the chest and the belly. Let the muscles along the spine relax, from the back of the head down to the tailbone. Feel the hips and the space between them. Feel the space inside the legs, in the knees and behind the knees. Feel the space in the left foot, and then in the right foot, and then in both feet. And just slowly arrive into the soles of your feet. Feel as it is touching the ground. And just feel that you are grounded here and now. that you are grounded within yourself. Don't create an image about how it is to be fully grounded, just notice that you are here in your body. And just rest there a little bit. Feel the space of awareness inside the body, around the body. And feel the space of awareness inside the room also. As it is supporting, embracing you as always. Peacefully, gently, lovingly, just as your natural qualities. Feel this endless peace that comes with awareness. And just let the mind rest there also in its source, as much as it wants to relax. And feel the simplicity of this moment. As you're sitting here and breathing, the chair or the couch is holding your weight, your full weight. Maybe you can even feel the clothes around the body as it is touching your skin. Or maybe you are aware of noises or sounds inside the room or outside the room. Or my voice as I'm speaking to, and my voice is reaching you through the space. And just feel the simplicity of this moment. That everything belongs to here. Yes. And just bring your awareness into the body. If you want to create more space, you can imagine as if awareness starts from behind the body. So you can be with it deeper, more spacious. And just be aware of the body and the sensation from this spacious and unfocused attention. And just notice any sensation. In the head or in the body. And first just feel the raw sensation. No naming or anything like this, just the sensation. And just notice how it is only to feel it. As if it's just an energy taking some space inside the body space, from the body space. If you feel any difficulty feeling into the sensation, you can just feel into the body and the sensation and tap on the forehead gently. And just notice what happens with that. Or if you feel any resistance in the body, just feel into the sensation and tap on the forehead gently until you need it. Notice if the sensation is moving or if it's rigid. Notice the space around it. And you can put two loving hands around it also, supportive loving hands, imaginary hands. And notice what happens with that. Giving support to the sensation. Say to it, I love you, thank you for being here. Stay as long as you want. If there is resistance to the sensation, say to the resistance, thank you for showing yourself. I love you. It's okay. Stay as long as you stay as long as you want. And just notice what happens with that. This is just basic compassion with ourselves. Just practicing compassion. In Hungarian, compassion literally means feeling together with something, with it. Compassion, feeling it. And by feeling it, acknowledging that we are one with that sensation, emotion, sensation, resistance. And just feel the space that comes with it, that now we don't want to inquire, we don't want to solve it, we don't want to explore the resistance or the sensation, just giving rest to it by holding it and feeling into it, discovering how it is to feel it. Just say to the sensation, I love you. You can ask the sensation. If you can connect deeper, you can ask. Because you were talking to the sensation, maybe now the sensation wants to say something. Ask if it wants to say something to you, if it needs something. What does it want to say? What does it mean about me? What does it mean? By giving it a microphone. Maybe you can hear the voice that's coming with it. You can hear it in your mind. Maybe you can see the words that it's saying. And just look at those words or hear those words. And just be present in the looking or in the hearing of those words. We were present in the body, and now we are present in the mind by looking at the words consciously. And just read it from left to right, staying with it. And through the reading, we are making it conscious, understanding what it wants to say to us. Deep listening, deep seeing. You can hold the word or the words between your hands, real or imaginary hands, if it helps you. And just notice how it is to just stay with it in that way. How regulating it is that now we are not escaping from it, but connecting with it. Meeting this aspect of ourselves. And just notice how it is dissolving after a while through this looking, conscious looking, staying with it. And whenever it wants to dissolve or fall in the space of awareness, fall away, just let it dissolve or fall away completely. And then just rest without it. And notice that there were words in the space and now they are not there, empty space left after them. And just rest without those words. And then go back to the body, to the sensation. And just continue asking, what do you want to say or show to me? I love you. You can speak. And just acknowledge also, if anything comes up with that, just look at the words in the same way. You can touch the words also with real or imaginary hands, just touching the words while looking at it consciously, and just be present in the looking. And while you are doing it also, just acknowledge if there is any resistance to the sensation, to the words. It's okay. If there is any discomfort, you can also just put it out. It doesn't mean disregarding the sensation or the thought or the words that comes with it. It's just acknowledging I'm resistant to this sensation, or I feel discomfort by feeling this sensation, or whatever you feel. Just putting those words in front of yourself also. So once it is spoken out and seen, you can rest with it. You can rest with it. And just stay with it, be present with it, allow it. And then just let it fall away in the space of awareness. And rest without it. And then again go back to the same or another sensation and just connect with it. Or just rest with it. Allow it. Put loving hands around it, whatever feels the best for you, what you really need now. Notice if a deeper space opens by staying with it in that way. And notice any kind of state or reaction that comes by staying with the sensations in that way. I'm tired of it. It's never going to go away. It's always going to be here. It doesn't go anywhere. Any kind of thought that is not enjoying this kind of presence, just give it space through honesty. Just giving it space. And notice that we don't have to deny anything here. You see? We just have to find the right words for that. What we feel. And whenever we don't find the word for that, we can ask the sensation or the state, what does it mean about me? Or what does it want to say? So we can give it a voice. Maybe it shows a word, an image, it's okay. Just hold it and then let it fall away. We don't have to deny ourselves. Honesty, allowance can help. Denial is something we learn. Allowance is something inherent. So we just have to go there. And it's already happening. Opening through allowance. So whenever you feel a can't accept something, any sensation, just go there and say to it, I allow you to be here. And just notice what happens with that. What openness comes with it. I can choose to deny, and I can choose to say to it, I allow you to be here. And we don't have to do the allowance. Saying it enough, it just happens. Something just happens with that. Or expressing our gratitude to the sensation, or to the body, or to the pain. It's like going against the denial. Don't have to understand with the mind, because the mind wants to get better and feel better. Just go to the sensation and say, just express your gratitude. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Just say it to the sensation. Just say to yourself, thank you. This is already enough. Just saying thank you. As if you are saying it for the first time in your life. Thank you. Just feel into the body and say thank you. No reason, no intention behind it. There is no intention behind gratitude. It just gives space, a lot of space. It helps to breathe. It helps to rest. It helps to awaken even. It helps to be present. So just notice what happens with that. Feeling into the body. And saying thank you. If something comes, thank you for this or that. It's okay. But only thank you is enough. If you really resist part of yourself or a sensation, just put two supportive, loving hands there and say thank you. There is a story behind every sensation, and we can't see it yet fully. Compassion, gratitude. We went through all those things. We don't see what's behind it yet. So hold it. All those sensations and resistances. Thank you. If you have any person in your life with who you have conflict or anything, heavy relationship or previous trauma, anything like this, just pull up this person and just say to him or her, thank you. And it's not about any story between you two. It's just your and his or her presence beyond the story, just giving space to your own self. It's not about what happened. It's just giving rest and space to yourself. It's about you. Just now, just for now, for a couple of moments. Just notice what happens with that. We know what we or they did. It's not about that. It's not about what happened. Just resting now. And just do as long as you want. If any sensation arose with that, just go there and hold it gently and lovingly. These are the parts of yourself that really needs you. So just feel them and say, I see you, I feel you, I love you, and I hold you close. If they want to say anything, these sensations, just give it space as before. And just look at those words. Until they disappear or fall away in the space of awareness. And then a very regulating practice. Just imagine a neutral object in front of yourself. An object that is completely triggerless for you and empty, neutral, like pillow or potato or anything like this. And just rest your attention there. Just be in the looking of this neutral object. And then shift your attention inside the body. And just be there in the feeling of the body. You can be aware of the breath if it helps. Or you can be aware or feel into the belly or the navel as it is moving with the breath, if it helps to ground more in the body. And then shift the attention back to the neutral object. And now all the attention goes to this object. And then go back into the feeling of the body and let go of the object. Feel as the navel is moving the breath, if it helps. Grounding the body. And then one more time, go back to the observation of the neutral object and just be present in the looking. Notice its details. And just rest your attention there. And then go back into the felt sense of the body. And just also notice that nothing really changed since we started. It's the same moment. You are still just sitting here and breathing. The clothes around the body are the same. My voice is the same. The furnitures in the room are the same. Everything is the same. Nothing really changed. And just slowly come out of this meditation, observing the sounds, the sense of the body as it is sitting on the chair or the couch. Notice that you are sitting in the room. And just slowly open your eyes when you are ready. You can also put the palms covering the eyes first. so the light doesn't hurt the eyes. And once you opened your eyes, just rest your attention on a neutral object inside the room somewhere. Notice its details, colors, size, shape. And whenever you are ready, just let go of the observation of this object. And also just say thanks to yourself for today's practice and meditation, that you were open to go within and be there. And also thanks to your trust and openness for letting me guide you in this. Thank you.